Mama Iris in Great Yarmouth, that beautiful seaside spot. Has anyone been there?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
I've been running Polari events in London for coming up to 7 years. In that time we've also paid visits to other parts of the country. We did Huddersfield Literature Festival back in March this year. We've been to Watford and a few other places, sort of satellite towns of London. But it's the first time we've actually gone on a proper national tour, travelling around the country. I'm very, very pleased. I'm very grateful to the Arts Council for their support. I'm very much looking forward to working with such a wide variety of authors and poets.
Darren's still around, but all the others, Ewan, Philip, Tiggs, Adam, Lee, there are about 12 people in the space of 2 years that died. I was very young, and there's just that part of you that just thinks you're invincible. So I didn't take it very seriously when I first heard. Ewan was 30 years old, maybe, and we'd arranged to meet for dinner at his place in Kennington, this tower block I'd lived with him in, and he just looked different. I could just see that something wasn't right. And we just sat through dinner, and he didn't say anything. And I just had this awful, foreboding feeling, and I said, "How are things with the new boyfriend?" I can't remember his name now. And he said, "Oh, we've split up, because he can't deal with not having sex since I found out I was positive." And that was how he told me. And it really, really upset me. I mean, I get upset now thinking about it. And I got the train back to Blackheath and told my flatmates, and then just sat there crying.
A scene from my new novel, Too Late I Love You. Now, the main character, Connie, has been kissing a woman. And it's the first time she's ever been kissing a woman. And she's got a bit panicked. Because when they were kissing, the other woman, Maria, got rather heated and gasped, "I need you inside me." And poor Connie is worried that she hasn't got anything to put inside her. So she's gone to Anne Summers with her best gay friend Ryan to try and rectify the situation. "Come on, let's get you lesbianised." Connie followed his lead into the pink-fronted shop, bumping straight into him as he stopped suddenly at the tiny waisted mannequins. "No, they're at the back," she whispered. "I know, but we're doing this properly." "I only want one thing." Maria's a real lesbian. She's been with other real lesbians. Her memory bank will be full of wonderful women with hot bodies and beautiful faces. You need to set yourself apart and rise above the rest of them with something just that little bit different. He reached out and lifted a hanger from the rail. "How about this? Good girl gone bad." Connie looked up and down at the sheer fabric, tight-fitting, erotic jail jumpsuit, complete with stripes and matching prison-issue hat and handcuffs. He tapped the label. Prisoner 69 could work.
Yes, the church don't let girls be naked until they're married, but the Americans do, and they take their clothes off all the time, and they let their pictures go into magazines, and then men go into shops, and they buy them with copies of History Today or Stamps Monthly, so they don't look like perverts. What's a pervert? I asked. It's someone who's a sex maniac. Oh. I'm going to be a pervert when I grow up, they continued. So am I said, eager to please. Perhaps we could be perverts together. Even as the words came out of my mouth, I could tell there was something not quite right about them, and the expression on his face, one of disdain combined with mistrust, embarrassed me. I don't think so, he said. That's not how it works at all. Boys can only be perverts with girls. Oh, I said, disappointed. Do you have a big thing? He asked a few moments later. Do I what? I asked. A big thing, he repeated. You need a big thing if you want to be a pervert. Shall we see whose is the biggest? I bet mine is. My mouth dropped open in surprise, and I felt a curious stirring at the pit of my stomach, a new sensation that I couldn't quite understand, but that I felt happy to encourage.